Hi everyone, we are here today in St. Louis again. Today we are with this amazing woman, Leslie Hernandez. Sorry.
Hernandez in Español, Hernandez.
Yeah. Yes. So we have a special location that we're in Ben Molina house, which is gorgeous here. So helpful. Thank you so much, Ben.
We're lucky to be here. Thank you,
Yeah,
Ben.
yeah, we will introduce Ben in a couple of minutes, but first, let's introduce Leslie.
Thank you.
So,
Well, like Orly said, my name is Leslie Hernandez. I am from Puerto Rico. My flag is there. I was born in Puerto Rico in a very, very small, in the south of the island. I am the number 16 from my family. My mom and dad have 16 children, so I'm the number 16. Very proud of my family. I have tons of nephews and nieces, and I'm so happy to be here, Orly.
yeah, what do you mean, like 16? You're really like the
My
last
mom,
one.
The
Like,
last one, I guess, and the lucky one, the prettiest one. No,
So we were spoiled?
I have,
Like-
yeah, spoiled. That's right. And I learned from my mother. That's why my business is called the Mi Madre Aprendi. It's all to honor her.
So your business called, like, said it again?
De Mi Madre Aprendi.
Which
From my
means-
mother, I learned.
Yeah. So you have a special relationship with your mom.
Yes.
Tell us about it a little bit. So you started when
Well-
you were 9?
Yes, that's what we share. Well, my relationship with my mom was very special. We created that special bond. I followed her. I was in the kitchen most of the time. I follow, what she was making. I grew up in a very humble household, and but my mom had that special touch that she cooked very, very good. And the special touch that she had was that from this amount of food or ingredients, she was able to make this amount. So she was able to feed, like I said, an army.
16 kids.
16 children. And
Yeah.
not only the 16 children, but all the people that came also.
How I can't imagine 16
Yes,
kids.
16 children. But the thing is that she started early, and the oldest children that they had, they went to the forces. They got married early, so it was like a space.
So when you
between-
grew up in this house,
in the
how
house.
many?
Well, when I was little, I think we were like maybe 8 when I was together.
Just
there
8.
There were times that we were sleeping 3 in the same bed.
Yeah.
But you know what? Those things, but for me, it means a lot. So I can't imagine be without the love of my family.
Absolutely. Like this is experiences and memories
Yes.
that you will ever remember.
And that's why I love to cook. I love children. So these are my other passion, to give to the community, to serve the community.
Yeah. So what are you going to do today?
Well, as you see here, during the pandemic, this was created. And it was created because my professional background, I'm not a chef. That's why I said my professional background is working with children with different abilities. And during the pandemic, I was working with children and families where there were, as we know, so many needs. And I was receiving so many phone calls from the families asking for different things. But one of the things that really, really interested me, and concerned me, was that there were families that were helping children for the distant learning with only one smartphone. So I was very concerned, so I started calling friends, and I say, hey, if I cook, would you come and buy food to be able to get money and start collecting money to buy computer tablets? Of course, my friend knew my taste, and they say yes. So I started selling food. And one of my friends, Gilberto Pineda, when he came to pick up the food, he said, Leslie, there's something different in the way that you cook. So I said, well, Gilberto, I've been blending my spices from a long time. And he said to me, Leslie, we have to put this in the market. And I said, really? And this is over here, this is what I have, the line of seasoning, the Mi Madre Aprendi. I have adobo and sazon. And I said, well, and then he said, oh, I have the connection for you. And he connected me to the CIC.
Oh my God, this is
Gabriela.
This is the start.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it in a minute.
Mm-hmm. He connected me to CIC, so I started educating myself. Like I said, I work with children with special needs. Didn't know anything about business. I know numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's it.
Yeah, but you have the passion.
I had the passion for cooking, but I didn't know anything. So that's why I started bugging Gabriela Ramirez.
The CORTEX.
And the CORTEX, and start, hey, I'm broke. I need money. So,
and that's how we met. We met in Balsa.
And we
right?
met through Balsa.
Ben, would you like to come over and
come on.
Share a little bit about CORTEX and all the amazing
friends.
resources.
I'm so excited that you're in my home.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're
I'm so excited to support your business.
Your home is my home, and my home is your home.
Yeah, this is a beautiful home, so thank you.
Yeah. No, Orly with Habuyta, you have just done such an amazing job over the years, and it's so exciting to see you now doing these live streams and hosting individuals, cooks, chefs like the Mi Madre Aprendi. So super excited to have you. If you are an individual who is looking to start a job, CORTEX's Square One programs are here for you. So please find us online at cortexstl.org/Square One. And I'll let you guys get to it.
Yeah. Or you can email me, or, I can also connect you.
Right. And please do it, because it's a great program. Without them, I don't know what.
Yeah, they have so many different, right? You have so many different kind of resources that can help home cooks. It's not only programs. You have connections, networking, mentors, webinars, right? You have so many different kinds of resources that can help home cooks to really do what they love from their home, or if you would like to go to commercial kitchen, or you would know exactly what to do step by step.
Right.
So
and you don't have to be a chef. If you have an idea, they walk you through and hold your hand through the process.
Yeah.
Well, this was perfect. You guys sold it for me. All right. I'll let you guys get to it.
Thank you.
So this is amazing. So you've been you've been a long way. So when you started
In 2020.
2020.
It was March when one day I sat in the what I call it the Florida room in the back of my home, thinking and receiving so many phone calls, and that's when I started selling the food to be able.
What kind of food did you sell?
Well, traditional Puerto Rican food. And it was funny because at that time we had the restriction not to get close to each other.
Ah, true.
So it was hard to make the sales, but with my friends having that kind of trust, I was doing curve.
Yeah, like side curbs.
Yeah, and they were coming, pick up the food, and go home. So it was a great experience. Also, after a few months that we were able to be closer with the mask, it was also another opportunity to give the community to come to my house. And with the mask, I have a lot of people that were alone at their home, and they were coming to pick up the food. But guess what?
Connect
people, and they were staying for coffee.
Yeah.
So, it was kind of an interested opportunity and service.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, and I still,
So now
growing, learning.
we can where we can see you. Like you have a website, right?
Well, I have a website currently, but we are rebranding, and we're going to have a tweet into our logo. So the new website is coming. It's in the oven. So keep your eye open because it's coming, and with the new logo. My mother is going to be there because that picture has to be there. But it's going to be different.
Every model.
Every models, yes.
And yeah, that's amazing. And how did you know how to start your website? I mean,
But actually, that's what I'm going to say. With the contribution of CIC, and thanks to Gabriela and all the staff, I was able to get a grant, and I decided to use the grant, the money for the grant, to use it for to develop, the design
Multimedia.
of the multimedia.
yeah, and branding
And
also.
rebranding.
Can you
yes.
share with us maybe, like, do you know, like,
Who's doing it?
that people can know, where to find these people?
Actually, the CIC recommended me a person. Her name is Valeria Rodriguez, and she's the one. So hopefully,
So she's also understand your culture.
exactly.
And, right,
That's the beauty
yeah.
of that she is from Dominican Republic, and she understands our culture, our food, and we got connected, and I think it's going to be a good one.
Good. Very good. So
stay tuned. It's coming.
So I'm telling you, resources, connections, networking.
Right.
That's
This
all
is
we
what
need.
it is. This
And
is what it
we are
is.
here to support you. And by the way, if you have any questions or would like to connect with us, please write in the comment, and our lovely Chris here will let us know. Me and Leslie, and we want you to engage with us. So.
And actually, we're speaking in English, but I know a lot of my family in Puerto Rico might be connected. And I want to say, hi, hola chicos,
Hola.
familia, los quiero mucho, mi esposo también, mis
What do you
hijos.
say? Gracias.
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 Ellos están allí pendientes, los quiero mucho y quédense allí que hay. Venimos por más. Gracias. We're going to do more.
It's amazing. Okay. So, do you want to start? Like cutting?
Of
What would you
course.
like
I'm
to help
ready.
you?
I'm ready.
Let me understand what you're doing here, because I see like a lot of many kinds of rice. Like, what kind of rice are you? Oh, by the way, this is the pot of.
Let's give you some of the history.
Well, yeah. Another piece of history here.
Well, this is a pot. I started cooking when I was 9 years old. Like we were talking about, I was following my mom, in the kitchen, and the first rice that I learned how to make, it was yellow rice. And yellow rice with salchichas. This is salchichas, sausage. This is something that we eat a lot in Puerto Rico. It's not the healthiest thing, but we love salchichas. And we can make rice with salchichas. We can make salchichas guisadas, like a stew with potato, with chickpeas, many things with the salchichas. And the good thing is that you can feed with maybe 2 cans of this, and white rice, you can feed so many people. So that's why salchichas, every Puerto Rican has to have salchichas in the pantry.
It's like a must.
It's a
must product in your.
Yes.
And do you find it here in the States?
Yes,
Like
yes. And
where
this
can
is
you find it?
Oh, in the grocery stores.
Anyone,
it's like a
anywhere?
Vienna, but Puerto Rico, this is a free commercial. They love Carmela, and you can find them here too. But, salchichas is one of the things that in the pantry, Puerto Rican, home pantry, we have to have salchichas.
Okay.
For breakfast, for lunch, for dinner,
Really?
salchichas.
Wow.
And actually, this is the first yellow rice that I start learning how
show
to.
them.
Salchichas. And this is the pot. This is the famous pot. So I learned how to cook yellow rice in this pot.
Oh my God, it looks so nice.
And
Do you still cooking it?
Yes, I cook it.
What are you cooking it? Rice or?
Rice, whatever. I use it in many ways. And the good
Looks
thing
so
about
good.
the pot
It looks
is
so
that
quality,
it's
like
quality,
good
it's
quality.
old. That doesn't mean that I'm old, but it's old. And here, when you cook it in here, that makes that kind of the rice stick in here, and it's so good. Especially if I have a little oil.
Like a little bit burn. Like
I
a
call
little
it.
bit.
We call it pegao.
Okay.
With the O, pegao. The Republic,
Crispy.
Dominican Republic call it a con con. Other people call it differently, but it's the best.
Okay, I'm hungry already. I don't know what
So
about
I'm
you.
going to use this to make the rice. So can we start? Yeah. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. First of all, for the yellow rice, this is the product that I developed to make the yellow rice.
So you actually make this, produce this.
I produce this. I blend the spices.
You blend it.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you go to do all this food and stuff like, you're not doing it from home, right?
No,
You cannot.
I have a
because-
kitchen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Creative Cookery, that's the kitchen.
Well, say it again.
Creative Cookery.
Creative Cookery is the commercial
in
kitchen.
In Fenton. That's the kitchen that I use to cook for when I do catering or I have orders.
Like
For
festivals
the festivals or that's where I go and cook.
Yeah.
And I have all the permits that I need from the city of St. Louis and the county. So that's where I go.
So how did you know what permits do you need, like license, all of that?
Well, I did a research on the computer, but then I went through the offices and, different people,
Was it easy for you?
It was challenging, but
So if you need
it was
help,
done.
we're here for you.
That's
if
right.
you need help.
That's right. And that's the thing, Orly. Don't get frustrated. Don't give up because this is part of the process. It's not an easy process, but you can do it. I mean, with patience. And if you like what you're doing, don't give up.
Absolutely.
I always said one day at a time. If that doesn't work today, give it a chance. Tomorrow will work. That's how I think. So what I did is I blend the spices, and what I have here is a number of spices. So I have granulated garlic, onion, which is what I'm going to cut here fresh, but you already have it here. So I have granulated garlic. I have onion. The onion is somewhere that I forgot to put it here, but I put onion. I have cilantro that is here. I have cumin that is powder. I have coriander. I have anato. Anato is...
Oh, yeah, I wanted you to talk about it.
Anato is, we call it, I forgot. Anato, how you say it? The seed. And I have also demonstration here. I don't know if you want to open and show.
What's that?
Yeah, the seed. But this is already grounded.
So it doesn't have any
flavor, anything,
right?
no.
But
Achote we say it in Spanish. But this is the seed that gives the color actually to the rice, to the yellow rice. So it's already
So how you said you told
here.
me that it comes when you stir it with oil or when what?
With oil. I put it in oil and I put it, let's say, in the measured cup, and I put oil and some of that seed in there. Actually, I put it in the microwave and the color come out. Or also they have it already grounded.
So you find this ingredient in the United States, but you still...
Yes. Yeah. This one actually, my brother, Luis, we call him Wiso. His birthday is today.
Oh.
But we want to
Happy
say happy birthday. He's an old man today. He doesn't want that to say that, but he's old. So he's the one who sent me this from Puerto Rico, the seed. And they are from
So
Puerto
why?
Rico.
Why did he send it to you? Why?
Actually, I like it.
I like it better?
I like it better because I know it's from Puerto Rico, and I know when you put it in the oil, I get more color.
So it's
So,
like,
and I know where it come from.
it's not the same what you get here.
Sometimes I buy it here and I don't get the same result from the color that I need.
Okay.
So that's why I like
We'll
to.
fix that. She will get here whatever she needs.
So, and then I put a little bit of turmeric. So everything, and also I want to mention that when you mix or blend spices, we have to be careful because spices get bacteria. Get bacteria, and we have to be careful with that. So all the spices that I get are registered. They come from a place that they are already registered. They give you that certification.
What do you mean? Can you explain? What do you mean? Like
what I
you,
mean is that what is the word that I'm
you
looking?
purchase it from
They're certified.
producers?
Yes.
Okay.
One company that is here in San Luis is called Barron, Barron. So they certify that those spices
Yeah.
are fresh, they're good.
Okay.
Because spices they cannot last more than a year. So they're supposed to be fresh.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing that we need to have that in mind.
That's great. Okay, let's cut. Let's start.
Okay.
I'm
And what I
hungry.
have here, I put some in the blender. They already blend here. We can use it, or we can chop them. You can chop this, the cilantro, the garlic, or the pepper with a knife, or have a little machine. You see the chopper that you go like that. You can use that, or a blender. So whatever's easier for you, you can do it. But if you cut this yourself with the knife, it's also, can you smell the cilantro?
Yeah.
They're fresh.
I love it.
I smell good. But this time I'm going to use the one that I make at home. I already blend. So
what is it exactly? It's like the
same
cilantro with the
garlic, pepper,
peppers.
and onion.
Everything is cut, or
Yeah, it's cut
just
and
cut?
put it in the blender.
Oh, in the blender.
And see.
Okay.
So I put that in there. I put the oil. The oil is right here.
So how much did you put here?
It's like a 2 spoon.
We're gonna share the recipe. Leslie's gonna share the recipe in the app. So please download the app. Download the app, please, guys. Habuyta app. Habuyta.
So
Habuyta. Yeah, I did.
So I put like 2 tablespoons of the sofrito. Sofrito is something very traditional from Puerto Rico. So it's the same thing that I have here, but it's blended.
Smells
We put it in the blend.
amazing. Yeah, I can smell it in the
But it's the
far
same
away.
thing. So to save some time, but if you want to do it like this, you can do it, or the chopper is fine. So I put also like 2 tablespoons of oil, and then we're going to have, I like to use this bamboo, I call container, because it has also like compartment. And what I like about this, and this is a recommendation, you don't have to have it like this, is that the bamboo container absorb the moisture. All the moisture, this is a great.
So it
You
stays
can have
fresh.
it stay fresh.
Yeah. You see.
And then,
I don't know if they
you
say
see it?
that. Yeah.
And it's already had the spoon. See? So what I'm going to do, see the sazon that I made is in the bag. I'm going to put 1 and 2. They're 2 teaspoons. And the sazon that I have, I don't put any salt. No salt, no additive, artificial additive. So, do you like salty?
I like it. Yeah, a little bit.
I don't like food salty.
You don't?
No. So I put one, and then if we need more, we put more.
Okay.
And this is the trick about this.
I
That's
trust
why,
you, you know.
Ah, that you're
I
wonderful.
wanna taste, you know,
So
whatever.
I'm going to put only one, and then when
So
we
one is
start
enough.
when we start cooking, we taste, and if we need more, we put more. And that's what I like from this product. That you put the salt, you in charge. The same thing with pepper. No, that's not my call. So see, I'm going
It's
to
good
put
that it's
only
not
one.
my husband because he's like pouring salt like crazy.
That's going to be your call.
Yeah.
Okay? And then after that, we're going to mix it together. Okay? We're going to the stove in a minute. Something that I forgot to mention is that you see the pouches bag? We decided to use the pouches. And the reason is because we want to be eco-friendly, and we have the container. We have a jar, a glass jar. So the idea is to refill. So you get the pouch and you got the container. If you have a container at home, you can pour it and do. But I provide you the glass jar. So you don't have to buy over and over like you do for the other spices. The other spices usually come in the plastic container. I don't like that.
So where do you get? Where can we get that? Through your website?
My website, or they can contact me. Like I said, right now we are rebranding, but if you contact me, I make sure.
And you can also
And
through
right now
the app,
in San
through
Luis,
Habuyta.
in San Luis,
Yeah.
or Habuyta.
Habuyta.
But soon,
Yeah.
out of San Luis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is the idea: eco-friendly, so you can pour it, and we can save.
Absolutely.
Some. Okay. Okay. So we have the base for the rice.
Yeah.
And the good thing about the yellow rice is that this is gandules. This is what we use for arroz con gandules. Arroz con gandules is a traditional yellow rice that we use for the holidays. Anytime, but it's very, very traditional to have it for Christmas, or we eat it all the time, but it's kind of something for the holidays.
So you eat it all
In
the time,
English,
but it's for I
right.
don't understand.
And it's called gandules. See? Gandules verdes. In English, look at the name. Pigeon peas. Pigeon, like pigeon.
Yeah.
But it's called. And this is something that is from the tropical. Puerto Rico, we use it, but also some countries in Asia, they also eat it. So we're going to make the rice with pigeon peas. Mm-hmm. And I told Orly, let me demonstrate also different type of rice. You don't have to use the same type of rice. In here, I brought different type of rice. Brown rice, jasmine, basmati, and this one is arboreal. I like the arboreal because the size. This is kind of a medium size grain. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to use this one. Okay, but you can use any type of rice to make the yellow rice. And I need, where's the cup? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make, let's see. See the grain?
Yeah, I see the grain.
The grain is,
Yeah, we can show them. Chris, can you show them the grain? Can you see? Yeah, like the texture. Yeah.
it's different. But, there's so many type of rice that you can use whatever you prefer. I like to wash my rice, so I'm going to do it here. Some people don't, but I like.
So when you
I like to take the starch from the rice. You do?
Yes, okay. I like it, but sometimes I tell you the truth, we have rice like every day in our house because my kids love it.
Some people say, "Oh, don't eat too much
sometimes
rice."
I don't have time, so honestly, I don't rinse it, but don't tell anyone.
Some people say, "Don't eat too much rice; you're gonna get weight." You know what? Rice? I don't think so.
Yeah.
But you get. So for that amount of rice, it's like a 1 1 cup, I'm going to use 2 of water. Okay?
1 cup and 1 cup.
And
1
I
cup
water.
and 1 cup? Okay.
I'm going to mention something. This is the way that I'm making it. There's so many ways that you can make the rice. Some people, which I also learned from the Mexican community, is that when they put the base with the oil and the vegetables, they saute, the rice. And when they turn like a little brown, that's when they put the water. But this time, I did it like this, and it's fine. But, everybody have their own.
Yeah, I do it the other way.
The other way. But for me, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we're ready to go to the stove.
Yes.
And it's right here. Okay. This smells good.
It is.
Yum, yum. Orly, this is my old pot. But you can use that pot too to make the rice. I went to the store and got this one because I said, if you don't have a pot like this, you can use something like this or whatever you have at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is not for 16 kids.
Well, maybe one
How do
grade.
you make like for 16 kids like enough rice?
You know what? I should bring my other pot to show, and I didn't.
I
But
just
yeah.
wonder,
My mom, and Sunday was the day that she was cooking something like this, and then people were coming, and then put more water, and that whatever she was making started growing, and everybody was satisfied with her food. So it was amazing. So we'll see what comes out. You know what? You want to try to see the salt?
Yeah.
You're going to be the master of the salt and see if we need more.
Yeah, but I hope
You're the quality control, Orly. Need more? I can put more.
I would put more. A little bit, yeah.
Well, it is
A
salty.
little bit
Is it?
more.
See?
A little
That's
bit
fine.
more.
That's why I make it like this. Why you don't put it? You charge.
I don't know how much.
See? It is salty. It's your fault.
is it too
Go ahead. No, do it. That's why I have this sazon like this. It is salty. It's not my fault. It's not my product.
Yeah, it's my fault.
It's right. And we all need sodium.
And you want?
I mean,
they won't know it ever.
Right. And we all need sodium. We all need salt.
Yeah.
But I would not be responsible for the amount. And pepper.
That's okay.
All right. So,
what about your sisters and brothers? Did they
they're
cook
great. They're
Are
great
they cooking
cooks.
as well like you?
I think they cook better than me.
Better.
I think.
So they learned also from your mom, or they learned from each other as well?
I think from my mom. And they pass. And the good thing now is also that my nieces and nephews, they also carry that. That's the beauty.
So how often do you go to visit them?
To Puerto Rico like once a year, twice a year.
Twice a year? Mm-hmm. And you can see all of them? Like it seems like impossible mission.
You know what? It's impossible these days because everybody, since my mom and dad passed, it's difficult. When they were little, my nephews and nieces, and, it was easier because, they were with their parents. But now that they're grown up, it's difficult. But
and do you have family that lived with you here in the States?
Well, yeah, we scatter. We have nephews and nieces that live in Puerto Rico, brothers and sisters who live in Puerto Rico, in Florida, in New York City. So, and here in San Luis will be myself, and one nephew and one niece. So, Big family.
Oh my God, yes.
So we have fun.
Okay, yeah. So your goal with your cooking business, right now you're working still in your former job, which is great, but you told me that you work also with, with little kids, but also, teach them, make like events with them. Like, can you share with us?
Well, actually, somebody said to me, you need to focus if you want to do this business, food. And it's true, because it takes a lot of time. So what I did, May 31st of this year, I decided to retire after 38 years working with children with special needs or abilities. And one of there's some reason. One, because 38 years. Two, because I'm getting older and they were taking advantage of me.
Seriously?
Yes,
What
they're
do you
little.
mean?
And I was sitting on the floor and they were active and my mobility, they took advantage of me.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, you know what, this is the time. So I retired after 38 years working with children.
Wait, how old are they? They are
The
really
population that I was working with, birth to 3.
birth to 3.
And some
Took
kids.
advantage of her.
Yeah,
Okay.
These days,
Okay.
them. So, but I still working for the program First Step, doing interpretation, but only 2 days. And then the other 3 days or 5 days, it's cooking. Do you hear it?
Do you cover the...
It's coming.
Oh, okay.
It's coming.
Sorry.
And then the other days, I'm dedicating the time to this and then getting educated through CIC. There's so many, opportunities for workshops, and I'm taking advantage of those. They're free. And as I say before, I need more education and more. So that's what I'm doing.
You're doing a great job.
I enjoy it. I enjoy what I'm doing.
Excited to taste your food.
And it's good, I'm telling you.
So what festivals
I've been participating in few festivals for the past couple of years. Festivals they're a lot of work. But my husband the other day, he said, well, I think this is the last one we're going to do. And this is the last one. I said, okay. But boom, we're going to do another one. And we just did it. We did one last weekend. A lot of work, but we got satisfied because it's cultural. We share. Last weekend, I decided to present and sell a traditional food from Puerto Rico, which is called mofongo. Mofongo is made out of green plantain, which you cut in slices, fry it, and then mash it. It was a success. I was so impressed and honored that people from other countries, they came to taste it because they saw Alma from PBS, Alma from Sesame Street.
Okay.
She's Puerto Rican from the Bronx.
Okay.
And she had an episode
really?
on how to make mofongo.
Oh my God. That's
And
fun.
when they saw the flyer that I was selling mofongo, the people came. And little children also came. So, those things where they hit our hearts.
Yeah, this is amazing.
And that's why I told my husband, we said, okay, this is the last one. But things like this, we share our culture.
Absolutely.
Even though it's a lot of work.
Are you going to be in the Festival of Nations this year?
No, this year.
No?
Let's see. It's a lot.
Okay.
So now I'm going to add the pigeon peas to the rice.
So when
That's
it's
it.
boiled,
Boil the rice, let it cook, get the flavors. And the reason that I put, like maybe 5 or 10 minutes after is because I would like to have the pigeon peas as a whole, because if not, they get mushy.
the rice.
And something that I want to mention, you can buy the pigeon peas like that in a can, but they also sell them frozen.
Where?
In the market, like a global market.
Global market.
Or a Mexican market also.
Where?
There are several actually in San Luis. The majority, J International, they
J
have
International,
it. Uh-huh.
okay. Yep.
J International have them. More also in the county, there's several. El Morelia, Mexiquense. So there's several.
Okay.
So you put it low and let it go.
How long?
10 more minutes, I think.
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes.
So we can dance.
And then we're going to eat. And what I add was the pigeon peas. But at that time, when I added the pigeon peas, you can add the salchichas.
Oh.
Or you can add the other vegetables that you want.
So when are you adding that?
No, I'm not going to make it. I just brought this as an
it's-
example.
yeah.
But if you want to make yellow rice with salchichas,
Then you add
you
it.
can add it. Or you
This
want
is
to
the
make
time to add it.
right.
Yeah.
Or if you want to add shrimps, you can add it. If you want to add mixed vegetables, that's the time. So you can make yellow rice in different ways with different, meats or, different type or different kinds.
What else
So-
do you make? Like,
Ooh.
what else?
Look like
Interesting. Like, what the favorite dish? Your favorite dish?
look like that people are getting to know me by roasted pork.
Roasted pork.
And I use this seasoning, adobo.
Okay.
I put very, very little salt, but this enhances the flavor that people notice it. And I do pork, like pork butt and things like that, and because that's also a very traditional food from Puerto Rico and also from the Caribbean.
Oh.
So I sold that last week, like a fried chunk of pork, the same way I marinate that for chicken. So it was good. It was hit. It was a good hit for sale. I make a lot of stews. Goat. Do you like goat? no? I
need to taste. I mean, yeah, I like it.
We
but,
make stew goat.
I don't
a
eat
lot of
that much
stew. We eat seafood.
seafood.
We make a lot of
Yeah.
seafood, like ceviche. I use this for ceviche.
I love it. Yeah.
For ceviche. So we eat, a lot of food, different types of
Yeah.
food.
Sounds good. Sounds good. But you told me that so the seasoning that you're making, you actually the ingredients not necessarily from Puerto Rico. You import them from different kind of from Colombia. From where did you say that?
Well, the spices.
yeah,
The spices come from different places.
like different places.
Uh-huh.
So
the
it's-
company buy them from different places, and then I buy the
So
spices
what
from
places?
the company.
Like it's
Maybe from India. You know that India
Oh.
is well known for spices, so quality.
Oh,
Quality
okay.
spices.
Okay.
But like there's like vegetables like this, and I think they come from
that's for
Mexico. They come from Costa Rica. We eat a lot of green bananas as well, and we grate them, we boil them, we do different ways for the green bananas. We also eat a lot of green plantains. Another thing that I want to mention is that the green banana for the holidays, we grate them with yautía. Yautía is a family of the potato that grows under
Okay.
the soil. with yuca, cassava. I don't know if you know what is cassava. Cassava also is a root.
Okay.
And we mix that and we make like, people compare that with a tamale, but it's not a tamale. Puerto Rican, we get kind of offended if people say, is that a tamale? Come on. It's not a tamale because it's not made out of cornmeal. So, and we do that, and then we wrap it in banana leaf. Those are very traditional food for the holidays. And then you put you stuff those with all kind of food. I mean, meat, chicken or pork,
Yeah.
whatever, or vegetable. What else we make? I mean, you put it out
What
there.
about desserts?
Dessert flan.
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 Okay.
We make flan. Cookies.
Cookies.
Our bread, we call it sobao. Pan sobao. It's different.
What is it?
Pan sobao. Sobao means that it's soft and it's very yummy. I think it's similar of the one that you make. Halap. It's very good.
Really?
It's sweet.
Sweet.
But it's long.
Okay.
So.
Well, we need to try many dishes from you.
Yes, there's a lot to try. We like to also eat the green bananas, like escabeche, escabeche, and we like to eat it with chicken gizzards. So we like to eat so many things.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You put it out there. And one thing that our friend, the fufu girl, I call her the fufu girl. Ajol, I love you. We have some connection with the fufu. And you know what? With the base that I make for the rice, we make it the same, and then we put cornmeal. And that's what we call funche. And that comes from the word fufu. You see the similarity?
We're getting educated here.
Yes. And that's why I said we eat fufu. I mean, it's different from the one that you make, but has similarity. So you put the base of this sofrito, and then but you put cornmeal. And so we have a lot of similarity. The same thing with yuca. In Africa.
So did you try Ajo's fufu?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? So I was curious to hear what you think about the difference.
I have to. The same thing with yuca. Yuca in Africa, they make it different. They boil it. But in Puerto Rico, we make it in different ways. We boil it. We put onion on top with oil and vinegar. We cut it in pieces, boil it, and then mash it. And we make balls with meat inside. Or we also grated yuca and then put it in banana leaf, boil it, or also put it in the oven. I mean, we have different ways. Like in South America, Colombia also make it similar. So we have a lot of similarities.
Yeah,
and
it's a small world.
Taste.
Yeah, the other question. Yeah.
Lorna asks, is there a big Puerto Rican community in St. Louis?
Yes. The first Latino community in St. Louis is Mexican, from Mexico. The second is Puerto Ricans. The only thing is that we don't have pockets. Like probably we have...
What do you mean pocket?
Pockets like means that communities living in the same neighborhood. Like we have in the city that there's a community, let's say from Mexico. The Puerto Rican are very spread. But yes, there's a big number. Also we have Puerto Rican society in Puerto Rico, in St. Louis. So if you want to party with us, we have a lot of events that you can come, you can contact me, and you see me, I love to dance, and we can bring the food, and we can have fun.
Yeah.
And we have a big party in December.
Really?
To celebrate, the culture.
What do you mean big party? What are you going to do?
A gala. You dress up, and then we we gather together, and a live band comes, and it's wonderful. And I forgot to mention that Friday I have the most beautiful experience teaching little children how to cook. Even, I keep saying, an 18-month baby participated. And he was mixing cornmeal with water. We call it surullitos. But the beauty of that was that every child created something different. One child took the dough and created a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
The other one created balls. The recipe was surullitos. It was like, we put it like this, cornmeal sticks, but every child created. And I did not correct them because, I mean, that's
Of course,
creation.
it's an art.
And then I fry the cornmeal stick, ball, whatever. And we had such a nice experience there.
Yes.
So I want to thank Hispanic Festival who invited me to be part of that event and the art museum.
And
That
by the way, the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Now
And the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce,
Yeah,
I'm a
because
member.
Orna asked about the community, but the Hispanic Chamber of
Yes.
Commerce is also like a good resource, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Look at this. Woohoo.
Wow. It's a bit like, I usually, when I make my rice, it's like on a very low heat.
See?
But here it's not.
But
I'm just asking.
No. Wait. I leave it like that because I want you to taste the bottom part.
Oh, like watch it.
I have a
Oh,
purpose.
yeah.
See
And
the
then-
bottom part?
and
And
then-
it's usually because this type of material. But hopefully.
So you don't see it right now. We can bring it up. Yeah.
And then you have to play.
Let's
you
bring
you
it
have
to
to
the
play
camera.
it.
Yeah, let's bring it to the camera.
No, you have to listen to this. That means that it's done.
Oh,
Do you
so
hear
it's
the sound?
done. It's done
Yeah,
already.
it's
I'm
done.
sorry, guys.
All right.
It's funny.
This is what I learned from my mom. You have to enjoy what you do. If not,
Well, we're
you
enjoying
know,
it so much.
like you
know.
said. Okay, where are we going? Here.
Smells amazing.
Hopefully,
You smell there?
maybe the rice is not completely yummy.
Yeah.
You want to try?
With my salt. With extra
yeah.
salt. Yeah.
Measurement. Look at this. This is not only for ice cream. This is to measure your rice.
Hey.
One is good, or do you want me to put two? Let's put two.
We have a pro here.
And then,
Look at that. How nice it looks.
and then you can do this. Ta-da! And you can put more cilantro because cilantro gives such a good flavor.
It's cilantro and
Cilantro. And I think, voila, is arroz con gandules. Can you say that, Orly?
what?
Arroz con gandules. You have to
Arrosto gandules.
Oh, she did it! Good job.
And she didn't tell me that before.
That's right. Arroz con gandules.
Arrosto gandules.
Let me see.
Are you done dressing it?
Wow. It looks amazing.
This is not usually the rice that.
So I'm not going to spoil the
The big plate.
the plating, yeah, the nice. Wow, smell.
Okay.
I'm sure gonna love it.
It smells good.
Is it from the bottom, like with
Oh,
all
no,
the...
no, no, I
Oh
just
yeah, so give it from the bottom. What did you do?
Well, because you want to. You see how it sounds?
And who is gonna clean it after?
Oh, I do. I do.
Okay, it's
Tastes
hot.
good.
Hold on.
It's hot.
Yeah, I think so.
I even brought my little spoon that I got from Africa. Look at how pretty.
Cute.
Because I use it also to measure.
Hot.
Taste. Delicioso. Diga, delicioso.
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 Whatever you say. Yeah, it's good.
See?
Wow. I love it because it's like what she said, that like you
On the
have to
bottom.
show them the bottom. Go
The
show them the
bottom.
bottom.
It's hot.
Crispy.
It's crispy.
And like,
Should I bring it like
oh my
this?
God. That's the difference between like homemade food to restaurants.
See that?
That's the difference.
That's why I don't have a restaurant. It's gonna be
This
like
is very
this.
different. This is the tweak.
It's hot.
No, but show the
You want
the
me
bottom.
to show the bottom?
Come on here.
It's hot. It's hot. Be careful.
Be careful. It's a baby.
Yeah.
It's
If you put oil.
so good.
Is it good? And you see what I use?
Yeah, I must. I
Watch
must.
it, watch
But
it.
you know, my daughter, she's gonna love it for sure. I guess. Yeah, we're done, guys.
Woohoo.
Next week we're gonna start live shows from July every month. So next week is the first, July 7th. It's going to be the first Sunday of July. So we're going to have our guest, Leslie Hernandez, is happened to be my friend also. And we're going to live stream him. But it was amazing today. Amazing. So fun. But we need to dance.
Hey, vamos. You follow me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I go back and you come front.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, what about the music? Can you sing? Okay. Thanks, you guys. Thank you. Bye. Sign up now to experience the taste of home and travel the world without a passport.